Calling all podcasters, musicians, vloggers, and reporters, and everyone else who wants crystal clear recording that's super portable. The Shure Motive family of microphones makes studio-quality audio that's as simple as plug and play. Many of the world's top podcasters rely on Shure, and with a Motive line of iOS and USB microphones, portability is now your friend. Imagine being able to get great audio quickly and easily from your phone, tablet, or computer. Simply visit shure.com/motive to start getting great audio for your content now. That's SHURE.com/MOTIV.
Blog Talk Radio. Unmarket Your Business, the podcast. Born out of the need to share strategies and techniques that really work to market your business. Think yellow page ads and cold calls are your only choices? That's so last century. You're about to learn tested, tried and true marketing techniques you can apply and master, ones that feel authentic instead of salesy, strategies that are true to who you are and how you want to present yourself to your ideal clients. Let's join our host, Carol Joyce Dunlop, in the studio now and allow business success to move forward. Well, hello, everyone. How are you doing today? This is your hostess, I guess, Carol J. Dunlop, and I'm hoping that you are having a fantastic day. I certainly am. I am enjoying the heck out of myself. And why is that? Because I am close to launching this doggone book. Woohoo! I love it. I'm so happy. It's been a long journey, I'm telling you. And anybody that I have so much respect for, any author out there who's birthed a book, and especially those who have birthed more than one, because it is definitely a process. I can totally remember when I was pregnant with my first child, my son, Calvin, and you know, when you're first pregnant, you have no idea what you're going to go through, what's going to happen, what's going to go on with the baby, and even if you are in the, you know, you read every book there is, you see every movie, you go through the classes and all that stuff, you are not prepared for anything that happens to you. Can I get an amen from my moms that are out there right now? I don't care if you are a mom, grandmom, or a 2-day-old mom. You're just never prepared. That's the same thing I feel about a book and writing a book. Even though I worked with Anita Henderson and Candace Davis, my Anita, my author coach, and Candace, my editor, and they told me all this stuff before. They said, Carol, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They put all the steps in front of me, and they said it's going to be like this. It's just going through stuff. And it's going through stuff on your time, on your timeline, in your way, developing your ideas. It's just a lot. I want to tell you, it's just a lot. So I am finally coming to the end of this journey. I was actually planning out my book launch. I have several things in mind, and that reminds me, if any of you would like to be on my street team, and that is the team that actually helps me get the word out there about the book, you're volunteering, you will actually get a copy of the book for being on the street team. Please go to my website, CSIcorporation.com, go to the contact page, and drop me a note saying, hey, Carol, I want to get on the street team. You will get an autographed copy of the book for doing that, because I'm going to send you the book at first so you can read it and actually give me a real true review on it on Amazon to help pump it up, because my goal is to get to best-selling author status, right? That is the goal. Why? Because, number one, I want it. Number two, it can be done. And number three, it gives you extra credibility, authority, and it really lets people know, hey, this person is about something. Look, they're a best-selling author, and it's going to help me with my speaking career, and you're going to be a part of that. A rising tide lifts all boats, so I'm going to promote you on the website. I'll promote you on the show, give you some shout-outs, and some other goodies that I've got. I'm getting all that together now, so please go to my website, CSIcorporation.com, and go to the contact link, drop me a note saying, Carol, I want to be on the street team, and I will contact you, and we will go from there. So I'm looking at, I don't even want to say this date, but I have to. I'm looking at October 17th. Oh, God, that is so scary to say that. October 17th as the launch date, right? I am so excited about that. Whew, now that you're the first people to actually hear this. And why is that date so special? It's funny because it's my daughter's birthday. I'm so happy about this. My daughter's birthday. I'm going to launch my book, and she's going to be so doggone happy she don't even know yet. So now that I've calmed down a bit, let's get down to what we're talking about. So look for more coming from that. And if you want to stay in the know about what's going on, you need to get on the mailing list. And if you get on the mailing list, you'll get something so special. All you got to do is go to the site, again, csicorporation.com, and just sign up for the 7 strategies to get clients. That is an ebook that I have that will tell you 7 strategies you can use to get clients to your website right now. You'll get that as a free thank you gift, and totally appreciate your giving me your name and email address for that, and it will put you in the know about what's going on with the book, so you'll know what podcast I'm going to be on, where I'm going to be dropping that tour status, everything. So please do that. So let's get back to our topic of the month. This is the last episode on the hot trends marketing strategy that I do talk about in the book. That is a whole chapter in the book about how to jump on the hot trends and ride them all the way to the bank. Now, last week, our illustrious leader, Alvin R. Dunlop Jr., who is the chief architect here at Creative Services International, or CSI, as we like to say, he came on to tell us about how we can protect our data, protect our lives, protect our social media. He went through all of that. So if you haven't listened to that, please go to csicorporation.com/podcast, and you'll see all the episodes there. So you can definitely listen to that and implement those strategies. He was totally awesome, and we don't get to hear a lot from him, but, it was great to have him on. So today, like I said, this is the end, and then next month we'll be talking about something totally different, so I will let you know about that soon. We're actually going to be talking about collaboration, just in time for me and my speaking gig in October in Philadelphia, which is the 14th and 15th. I'm also going to be speaking in Atlanta at a local church at their business expo on the 7th. So I am cranking it up. I told y'all that's what this book does for you, and that's what actually hard work does for you, and getting out and meeting people and building relationships and all that, which is what collaboration is about. So that's what we're going to be talking about in October, how to collaborate, my 4-step plan to making it successful. Because I know you've heard some horror stories about people working with each other, women working with each other, not working out right, but that's okay. I've got some great stories. Of course, we all have some things that didn't work out quite like we wanted to, but, that's life, right? All right, so let's get to this hot trends thing. Today I'm talking about newsjacking. Do you know what newsjacking is? Newsjacking is a term that was popularized by author, speaker, and newsjacking specialist, David Meerman Scott. Now, he's the founder of the newsjacking movement. And really, newsjacking is a thing that occurs when you use the biggest, hottest news or human interest stories of the day, and you piggyback off of that by inserting your own content to draw attention to you, your business, and your brand. So I have a perfect example for you. And I talk about it in the video series that I created to go along with this. So that's kind of giving you all angles of the story about trending topics. Right? You can read the book and read the chapter about it. You can listen to this podcast all this month, all the episodes that I had, including the guests that I had on. And you can look at my YouTube channel, or our YouTube channel, and see the 4-week series that I'm doing on that. And this is week 2, starting Monday. We'll be starting week 3. We'll be finishing that off. We've got 2 more weeks to go on that. Woohoo! Talking about all the elements. I'm breaking it down all the way. So if you want to learn from that, because it's going to be a total of like 8 videos, right? 8 pieces of content, 8 pieces of in-depth information about trending topics. You do not want to miss that. So you need to go to CSI Corporation, and when you land on the site, look in the upper top right, and just click on that YouTube channel. It'll take you straight there, and you can jump in. So I've been talking about how to use hot trends to ride it all the way to the bank, to be part of the conversation that's out there, the right way, the wrong way, the good way, the way that's going to make you some money. That's what we're talking about. So today I've got some tips for you, and we're going to talk about how you can do this whole thing. Now, I have 4 strategies to enhance your newsjack content so you can get more clients. And then I also have 4 strategies that you need to use to be prepared to get in on this content thing. Because, news happens 24/7. But there are times that you can actually anticipate these trends, and I'm going to tell you about how you can do that. Just listen to me. All right, so first up is our 4 strategies to enhance your newsjacked content to get more clients. The first thing you can do is comment on other people's content. Now, the perfect example that I have for this week that was in the news at the beginning of the week that's riding high, and this is about someone that I don't even listen to, that I knew existed because I'd heard so much about her, but I don't listen to her music or haven't yet, but you better believe I'm going to. And that's Cardi B and her song Bodak Yellow. And she has actually hit the top of the Billboard charts all by herself, single female. No one has done that. No single female has done that, hit the top of the charts since Lauryn Hill in the late 90s, I think. So come on now, she needs to be congratulated. And Sade Adu, who I follow, and who is going to also be at the Lyft conference in just 2 weeks. She is a branding expert, and she talked about how Cardi B created a brand that people can actually relate to, love, can't get enough of, and that helped push her song up to the top. And she said, well, you can do this too. You can build this type of brand. So she started out with that hot piece content because that was great because, Lil' Kim and all the MCs, all the hot rappers were like congratulating Cardi B. So she was trending not only on the top of the Billboard charts, but she was trending on Twitter, trending on Facebook. She was trending everywhere. So when all of these big names started congratulating her, what did that do? That made her trend even more. So when Sade Adu got in on it, what did that do? She became part of the conversation. So she may not necessarily have commented on the content, but she added to the conversation by bringing in what she does, her business, her branded business. And it was awesome because that one post that she did at the time I watched it, it had over 300 views on a live stream. Come on now. So so what I did, being the trending topic, hot marketing, admirer, newsjacking person that I am, I commented on her post. Now, I didn't just say, hey, that's great post. No, I commented and said, kudos to you for jumping on this hot trend and talking about that. First I commented her for a good scoop. I mean, that was great. And then how she related it to branding, which was part of her business, which I thought was genius. So, I added myself to the conversation, and we hadn't even ever talked before. You know how you follow all these people and they don't know who you are? Well, she knows who I am now, and she will know who I am in 2 more weeks because I'm going to meet her in person and tell her again because I thought it was just brilliant. So, comment good comments. Don't just say, hey, great post. Tell them why it's a great post. Say something about it because when you're commenting on it, you're actually becoming part of the conversation, and other people are going to see that, especially when you comment on Facebook. What happens? They send the post out again to everybody. So-and-so commented on this. You go back and you see it. Another person that I am totally just like got a girl crush on is Major. Now, Kristen is the founder of Breast Yourself, EX Breast Yourself. She started a movement where she commented on a story about a woman breastfeeding in public. And you know how that is. Have you guys seen that commercial that the hashtag is mom on, where the lady is sitting there, she's breastfeeding her kid out in public, and people are looking at her like, she was like, somebody's always got an opinion, right? So that's kind of what happened with Kristen, and she was like, why is it taboo? Why is it bad that you breastfeed your kid out in public? And if you're still young, you want to go out and do things, and you have to pump because all that milk's going to swell up in your breast, and you need to release it. So it was so funny. The first conference she went to, outdoor activity, big, huge thing that's going on here in Atlanta, she went to, there were no pumping stations, and I think it was a little tense there, but it turns out that they were actually the first people who were actually sponsoring her pumping suites. So now she advocates for women everywhere to have the option to feed their babies in a safe, clean environment. Hats off, Kristen of Express Yourself. So cool. So the second thing you can do is add editorial content to your pages. Now, hot topics are on everybody's mind. Can you think of something recent? Just think of what Alvin talked about last week, the Equifax breach, and security is on everyone's mind. So your engaged audience is thinking, oh, my God, what am I going to do about this? Or, hey, this is awesome. So you need to add to the conversation, and you add something to them for them to think about, and then link it to a trending topic. So on your page, on your blog, in your post, you talk about something that's some part of your business, and then you link them to the trending topic that's out there. Isn't that cool? Okay, so number 3, share relevant content. Now you should create images. You can create articles, videos, and blogs that relate to your business and brand, and then tie them in with the trending story. Your audience will want to share it because it ties in and makes sense, and it adds to the story. So what happens? You're in the conversation, you're adding to the story, your audience is adding to the story, so they're sharing your stuff. So what's happening? You're getting in the conversation. You're getting your business, your brand, and you in the conversation. So instead of people just talking about whatever the hot trending topic that's going on, they're also talking about you. And they're saying, oh, wow, I didn't even know this, or yes, I agree with this, or, whatever their opinion is. You may have some people that might not necessarily agree with you, but the majority of your people, if you are targeting the correct audience for you, being authentic to that audience, then they're going to agree with you and say, hey, go forth, and they're going to want to share. Okay, so number 4, this ties into what I'm doing now with the series that I've created. I've got 8 different videos. The first video is about the content. The second video is how to create the content, how to do whatever with the content. So I don't just tell you what and when, I tell you how. So this one is cover all angles. A trending story always has more than one angle. Think about the news agencies, and ask yourself, what else does my audience want to know? Then give it to them. What else do they want to know about? When I thought of this trending topics marketing thing and put it in the book, it was all cool. And I do share a lot of information in the book on Market Your Business, 10 Ways for Savvy Entrepreneurs to Stand Out, Stop Struggling, and Start Profiting. In that one about getting, trending for dollars and getting on the trends and how you do it. But with this series, I'm taking it another step further. I'm going deeper, and it's all to help you. And I'll tell you what else I'm doing, too. I've also included a checklist that you can actually download as part of this whole thing, so you can go even deeper with it. So I'm not just showing you on video, talking about what to do. I'm bringing out a video that's giving you the how-to and the points after that. And I'm giving you a checklist to follow along with so you don't miss anything. They have links in it. They have more information. So, have at it. Now, there are four strategies to use to keep yourself top of mind that you need to keep top of mind when you create your posts in relation to your newsjack content. So by doing that, by relating your story and keeping it relevant to the newsjack content and keeping it relevant to you, you're going to provide your expert opinions. You're going to build thought leadership. You're going to get your key messages out, and you'll be seen as the authority. So in the end, you'll get more of the right clients as a result, because that's what it's all about. You don't want to just be preaching to just anybody or trying to get everybody on board. Everybody is not your client. You have certain specific clients that are going to be yours. They want what you have, and they're going to be drawn to you. So that's what you need to think about when you're trying to create this content that you're trying to get in as part of this conversation. How can you get in so that when people see this story, they're like, oh, that's in the news, that's hot, let's see what they're talking about, just like Sade did, right? She is a branding coach, so she talked about Cardi B's branding, and then she brought you right into what she does. Think about Kristen. She got in on that's actually how Kristen started her business, because she saw that there was such a need for what she was providing. People were talking about this woman breastfeeding in public. She had her opinion, and I think she said she had over 400 comments on that one post that she did when she expressed her opinion, and she knew, boom, there was a business right there. So she jumped on that trend, and now she's got Express Yourself. So here are some ways, when I was telling you in the beginning that you got to be prepared because news happens 24/7, and there are times when you can anticipate the trends. Where here are some ways that you can do it. I got 4 ways for you to do that. So I've already shared with you. Let me go over it. So if you're taking notes, you'll be sure that you're caught up. The 4 strategies that will enhance your newsjack content to get more clients is: number 1, comment on other people's content. Number 2, add editorial content to your pages and posts. And number 3, share relevant content. Look at the story, see what you can add to. How can you add to the conversation? And then number 4, cover all the angles, because a trending topic or trending story has more than one angle. Think about it for a minute. How can you add to the conversation in the way that your audience is thinking that you will, to enhance what they're reading or seeing or what you're writing about? So the 4 ways to be prepared are: number 1, use calendars. Definitely use a calendar that comes with your Microsoft Office or Gmail. You got to know about the holidays that are going on, definitely in the United States. But don't just think about that. Think about other quirky observances that are going on all over the place. Think about wacky and unique holidays. Maybe you never even thought it was Happy Peanut Growing Day or something. Maybe there's some people that out there that are like, yay, this is awesome. What about Happy Read a Book Day or Happy Share Your Content Day? And these are real holidays and observances, and you can find out when they are. That means a lot of people are talking about them, or the right people are talking about them. And if they involve your audience, you need to be talking about them too. So there are also maybe some national days. There's an ultimate list of national days on a calendar that either the government has set aside or organizations have set aside that you need to be watching out for, because if your audience is thinking about them, then you should be thinking about them too. So you want to actually give yourself about 2, checking those calendars when you find them, which I have a list of them in the checklist, which you can download when you go to my blog, go to my site, csicorporation.com/blog. You can get there. You can look at the blog, which has the YouTube videos in there, and you can actually download the Hot Trends checklist from there. Or you can go straight to the YouTube channel by clicking on the YouTube button, and you can see the videos there. So either way, you got 2 ways you can do it. But it all goes from where? My WOW website, my hub, csicorporation.com. So go there. You can find everything that you need. The second thing you can do is check the holiday schedules elsewhere. So don't just look at calendars that are in your country. Think about the world. Think about all these other cultures and countries that also have holidays. And I have a list of them in the checklist that you'll want to download. So go to the website, look at the blog, and download your checklist right away. And the other thing is... hold on a second. I hear some noise going on. Number 3 is peek at the special events. So in addition to checking calendars, make a list of attractions, coliseums, and stadiums in your area and around the country, and check their website for a list of events that we'll be holding throughout the year. You will probably be surprised at how many different events are going on in your area and around the country. In Georgia, for instance, we have Walker Soccer Con, we have Dragon Con, and we have Music Midtown. Those are 3 huge events that the media is looking at, and that brings a whole lot of people to Atlanta. So if a whole lot of people are coming to Atlanta, that means that they're tweeting about it, they're posting about it, they're doing Instagram stories about it, they're doing periscopes about it. You see what I'm talking about? So how can you put your business, your brand, into that conversation about those big events when people are here? You don't even have to be here in Atlanta, right? Just know when the event is happening, look for the hashtags that are going to be coming out, and see how you can put yourself in the mix. And then finally, number 4, check in often. Now, you can't hop on the trends if you don't know the trends are happening. So you need to set up some kind of notification on your phone or your calendar, make it ding, flash colors, jump upside down, the thing turns on off, whatever. to remind you that you need to check those calendars, check those observances, check those events, check those coliseums, check those event places and see what's going on, on a weekly basis to see what's coming up. As I said before, allow yourself about 2 months lead time. So if you go on and you see something is going on maybe next week, you may or may not have time to get yourself involved in it. But if you see something is going on in 2 months, yeah, you got time to get some quotes together, get some posts together, and just, be ready for that date, just as I'm doing with my launch. As I'm getting everything ready to go for that launch, and I'm going to make that sucker a trending topic. What? And if a trending topic happens to come up right when I'm launching the book, guess what? This girl is going to be on top of it with a fantastic hashtag that needs to be clued into it. I'm telling you. So I want you right now to go to csicorporation.com, and either way you want to do it. You want to go to the blog and look at that. You can look at all the information that's there, or you can go to the YouTube channel and look at the videos. I've got it all for you, no matter whether you want to listen to it, watch it, read it. I've got it for you. And make sure you download your trending checklist so that you can stay in the know about how to get on the hot trends marketing, how to use the hot trends marketing strategy to put your business, your brand, and you in the conversation. And why? Because you want more clients, right? That's the whole reason we're doing this stuff, to get clients. Because why? Because clients pay us to keep our business going. And if we provide our clients with the solutions that they're looking for and the information that they're wanting and just craving, then they're going to think of us as the authority figure, the expert, the go-to person, and they're going to come to us in their time of need. So you never know when that's going to happen. It can happen in a flash. It can, someone could be out there looking, and boom, they just happen to see a post by you, and they follow your post all the way back to your website. They see that you're the one that they need, and boom, you got a new client. So you can't underestimate the power of newsjacking, hot trends, and just being out there, because a sale happens or clients come to you when there's a need. They need something, and they see that you feel that need, so they're ready to work with you. So that's all we have for today. Thank you for tuning in and being a part of this journey, this trending topics journey. I want you to let me know, what is a trending topic that's in the news right now that you could be a part of, that you can put, be a part of the conversation, put your business, your brand, you into the middle of, to get more clients to come back to you. So I want you to let me know that by going to csicorporation.com and read the blog and just drop a comment. Drop a comment and let me know. So until next week, keep looking for those news stories and let me know how it's going. I'll see you next time. Thanks for listening. We truly appreciate it. For information about guests, products, or services that were mentioned in this episode, log on to our website at www.csicorporation.com/unmarketing. To learn more, get a glimpse of our upcoming schedule, and join the unmarketing nation of entrepreneurs who are using marketing techniques that work right now. Until next time, keep moving forward.
Calling all podcasters, musicians, vloggers, and reporters, and everyone else who wants crystal clear recording that's super portable. The Shure Motive family of microphones makes studio quality audio that's as simple as plug and play. Many of the world's top podcasters rely on Shure, and with a Motive line of iOS and USB microphones, portability is now your friend. Imagine being able to get great audio quickly and easily from your phone, tablet, or computer. Simply visit shure.com/motive to start getting great audio for your content now. That's SHURE.com/MOTIV.